When you look at kids today, there's just this undeniable pressure, isn't there? This whole hurry-up world. I mean, packed schedules, intense sports, academics, and, the screens, always the screens.
Yeah.
And all that stress, it just seems to, well, crowd out their natural joy, their calm, leaves very little room for them to just be.
It really does. And what's interesting is how yoga can step in there. It emerges as this, well, vital and kind of unique counterbalance to exactly that modern challenge.
A counterbalance, I like that.
Yeah. So in this deep dive, we're going to explore how yoga really offers a pathway to whole child growth, giving them tools, crucial tools for navigating all these pressures in a way that actually nurtures their inner world.
Okay, whole child growth, because I think a lot of people still picture yoga as, well, just exercise, right? Physical stuff.
That's probably the biggest misconception, yeah.
So how does this idea of whole child growth really challenge that view?
Well, it's a great question because, yes, you absolutely get the physical benefits. Improved flexibility, sure. Coordination, strength, body awareness, all that's there.
Right.
But children's yoga goes so much further. Mentally, it builds focus, concentration, calm. But it's not just about, managing excess energy.
Okay.
If you look at the bigger picture, emotionally, socially, it fosters genuine confidence. Creativity, too. Self-control, respect for others. It really connects the body, the mind, and the breath, cultivating that moment-to-moment awareness that's just so vital for their development.
So way beyond just the poses, then.
Absolutely.
But how do you actually adapt something like yoga for such different age groups? I mean, a curious toddler versus a maybe self-conscious teenager, that's a huge range.
It is, and that really highlights how important it is to understand child development stages.
Right.
So for toddlers, say 1.5 to 3, classes are super fast-paced, animated, lots of sensory input, almost like a game.
Okay, keeps them engaged.
Exactly. Then, maybe 4 to 7, it shifts more towards imaginative play.
Huh.
Think animal poses, storytelling woven in.
Fun.
Yeah. Then ages 8 to 12, you see stronger muscles developing, deeper breathing is possible. Plus, there's significant emotional growth happening, so the practice can become a bit more structured.
A little more like adult yoga.
Kind of hitting that way, yeah.
Yeah.
And then for teens, 12 to 18, rapid changes, self-consciousness is big, identity building.
Yeah, tough years.
Definitely. So the focus really shifts towards self-acceptance, stress reduction. But for all of them, actually, a predictable, safe class structure is key. Often, 7 parts, maybe seated practice, dynamic movement, heart of the lesson, exploring a theme, cool down, guided mindfulness, and a positive close. That consistency is really grounding for them.
That structure sounds really important, especially the safety aspect. And you mentioned breath earlier. I've heard so much about breath work. How does that fit in specifically with kids? Why is it so powerful?
Oh, prioritizing breath work is absolutely crucial. Foundational, really. It's not just about calming down in the moment, although it does that. Breath literally recalibrates the nervous system.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, which in turn enhances brain functions like learning, memory. Think of it as a natural reset button for their developing brains. It offers a concrete neurological benefit.
A reset button. I like that visual.
And related to safety, a trauma-informed approach is vital here too.
What does that mean in practice?
It means creating that predictable, safe space we talked about. Always offering choices. You can try this, or maybe this feels better. Using empowering language. Making sure kids feel in control and respected, especially if they might carry past anxieties or trauma. No pressure.
Empowering language, that really resonates. It makes me think about how often kids hear what not to do, right?
Exactly.
So shifting that focus to what they can do, how does yoga specifically help them build that inner confidence you mentioned? Are there specific tools?
Absolutely. Mantras and mudras are fantastic tools for building that inner strength.
Mantras and mudras? Okay.
Yeah, so mantras are basically positive affirmations like, I am calm, I am strong. Kids can repeat them silently or loud. It actively helps rewire their thought patterns towards positivity.
Nice. And mudras?
Mudras are specific hand gestures. They help with focus, fine motor skills, but also subtly direct energy and intention. Plus, just encouraging choice and agency within the yoga practice itself is empowering.
Letting them lead a bit.
Right. And creating that safe environment is non-negotiable. Clear expectations, no surprises, always asking permission before any physical adjustments. And, importantly, Learning through fun.
Ah, yes, fun is key.
Totally. Play and mindfulness games are great, like the mind jar, the glitter jar that settles. It visually represents a calming mind,
Mm.
or yogi says, like Simon says, but proposes. Even activities like coloring mandalas can be really centering.
Those sound like great practical ideas. So we've looked at the individual benefits, how it works. Stepping back a bit, what are the sort of bigger implications here? For society, maybe?
Well, I think the powerful final takeaway is this. Teaching yoga to children, it isn't just about the poses, not really.
Right.
It's about equipping them with truly essential life skills. We're talking fundamental tools for stress management, for emotional intelligence, resilience, inner confidence, things they'll carry with them forever.
Skills for life, basically.
Exactly. And maybe here's a thought to leave you with. Consider how these simple principles from children's yoga, adaptable, fun, focused on breath, presence, self-awareness, how they might offer lessons for all of us, for how we as a society can maybe cultivate more calm and well-being in our own really fast-paced lives.
Yeah.
It's kind of about building a more centered future,
Yeah.
one conscious breath at a time.